Howdy, and welcome to How to Throw a Stab. We're going to look at some basic mechanics of this and some basic mistakes people make so that you can throw the correct stabs with enough vigor for them to be valid, but without so much vigor that you lose friends. So, first things first, when you want to stab somebody, we'll be doing this left-handed, but we'll also show it right-handed. You are addressed your target, you want to stab them, which means the pointy end goes to the other person. That's your basic. So you've got a couple different mechanics for stabs. Two specific ones we're going to talk about today. One is the rotational mechanic, where you're driving off the outside leg and rotating around, using the leg to drive your hips. Your hips are locked to your shoulder. Right? Notice my torso is staying even as I rotate. And then the shoulder comes in, and the arm basically provides framing for the shot. These are our rotational stabs. We also have a forward motion stab, where we're going to simply move our weight forward. Again, we're pushing off the outside leg, which is in this case the back leg, as we shift our weight forward, and that drives that stab. Bam. Right? Bam. So, the basic mechanics of this, if I want to throw that hook stab, that rotating stab, I'm going to come in, I'm fighting, I want to throw a quick stab, bam, right? Bam, bam. Right? And that's all it looks like. I don't need to be a whoop, bam. Right? I do not need to throw that far. Right? I should be fighting, stab, fighting, stab. Notice when I do that, there's leg rotation, right? So, looks like in slow motion. What's happening, notice my arm's not coming forward, I'm not doing this, right? My body's driving with my legs, my hand's moving just a little bit, and I'm mainly using my arm to frame that up. Bam, for that stab. So, a couple points about this stab. My hand is palm down, right, when I throw this stab, and then I've got a bend in my elbow. We never want to have our arm straight on a stab, because if they push the stab out, which is how you block a stab, you clear it out of your line from the body, right? That can hyperextend your elbow, so we always want to have a frame in there. And then, you want to stab up, stab. You want to stab low, stab low. Stab mid, stab high, right? Same mechanic each time. So if I'm going to throw a straight stab forward, fighting my opponent, and I just want to stab them in the center line, bam, right? Now what I'm doing, I'm driving off my back leg here, and I'm stepping into this. Bam, bam. So what that looks like at speed. There is some arm extension, because you don't want to go from your guard to stab them, because then you got to get really close. You can, but it's really kind of the Tyrannosaurus Rex of stabs. So my arm's going to extend, but I'm not using that extension to get power, I'm using that extension to finish my range. And right before I make impact, this arm tenses, right? And that provides some rigidity to transfer the energy from my legs up my arm. So, bam, bam, bam. So that is the basics of two stab mechanics. Things you don't want to do. You don't want to have your palm out to the side. Because what happens, if I miss a stab, I'm going to miss, so I'm going to go past it here. When I come off to the side, and I extend, hand to the side, and I extend, I keep extending, notice that tightens my deltoids, and my sword tip came up. Right? If you're looking here at camera 13, you will see that the tip goes from at the person, as I keep coming forward, it comes up. I can try and pull it down, but then I actually have to pull my arm down as I stab, which is not a mechanic that normally have. If I rotate my hand over though, right, start my stab in my stance, and I start my stab, I reach the end of that, and I keep pushing, my sword tip doesn't come up. What this means is, if you keep your hand palm down when you finish that stab, you're not going to stab people in the face when you overextend a stab. Whereas if your hand is palm to the side, often if you overextend or reach that extra little bit to stab, you're going to stab them in the face, which in amp guard is not about it. So that's bad. So that is really all there is to stabs. You can also get fancy and throw stabs cross body. Right? If I'm going to throw a stab over here, notice what happened. Brought my hand from here, came to this side. I am now palm up. Right? Rotate a little bit so you can still see me on camera 13. So I come here, and now I'm going to stab. And again, if I'm coming forward, I'm just going to rock forward off that back leg. I'm exaggerating here for motion. But it would look like its speed is, whoosh, I'm in motion, I get my position, stab. Position, stab. There is some extension of the arm, but that's simply putting my weapon out in space. I'm not driving it with my arm. Right? Driving my legs. Bam. Bam. Whoosh. Bam. Bam. So that is stab mechanics. Short and easy. Now it's thrown with the right hand. I'm going to rotate a little bit so that all my cameras can still see me. And if I want to throw that rotational stab, again, I'm going to drive off this leg. Sorry. Yes, I'm going to drive up until I got the right. And I'm going to come around and rotate. So, I notice you can get some force in there. It's a 320-pound Pell, and I can make it move. So, and again, driving with those legs, that rotational mechanics. Take a straight forward stab if I want to do that. So come forward, and guard, come forward, stab, and guard, come forward, stab. Right? My arm is being moved to bring forward, but again, not generating power. That's how you throw stabs.